Oh, now? Oh. I'm doing my book talk on In a Glass Family by Adam Gilbert. I think Joseph and Katie read this book because they're all in Rainbow.
Yeah.
I think Joseph's in.
I did read it.
Next. This story takes place in a small kingdom called Barshin. Literally, the narrator pretty much says, if you live for 1,000 years, you'll die. You'll pretty much die trying because you'll never say the name right. Yeah. Oh, it's fine. Okay, so the summary. An ignorant boy named Jack, who sold his cow for a bunch of beans from a hobo, teams up with a little bratty girl named Jill, who seems to be willing to do anything to impress her mother, even throwing ice at a hobo, the same hobo. As they journey across the magical land of Barshin with a ridiculous three-legged frog named, coincidentally, Frog. They must outsmart giants, the children, which is a bunch of kids who try to kill people, and the idiot lizard whose name is Ben or Ed, or his friends call him either way. Either way, they're trying to find their own way home. What? Okay.
Okay, so
Two children in a dark and grim world will face villains brutal, cruel, and cunning.
Yeah, so a bunch of them just kidnapped.
Some really tough questions.
Why is Blue? What is Thursday? Personally, your real friend.
From his
What's
war
his name is right.
dark and grim, in a glass grimly.
Yeah. Main characters. Jack, a buffoonish boy with rotten luck. Jill, a girl whose whole existence is pretty much to impress her mother, the beautiful queen, which coincidentally is apparently an evil person who tried to kill Frog. Yeah. Frog named Frog. Not right. Really. Queen, Jill's mother. The queen. Ed, the idiot salamander who asks the hardest questions. Here's the one that's the most dumbest, or at least hardest. If you fall into a lake of lava, would you burn or would you suffocate? Or would you drown? Would you burn or
burn?
Both.
You would burn and drown.
Would you burn or suffocate?
Burn first.
Okay, so how many of you, raise your hand if you think you would burn?
This isn't a vote.
How many of you think would drown?
Is there anything
I think probably it would be drown.
I think both.
No, you have to be like
Would you die?
burn something. Wouldn't you like die so you can't get up?
Please let him continue.
So would you drown or burn?
It's not relevant. Pretty sure you burn when you molten rock.
Yeah.
The three fates, ugly hags, yes, hags, that struck the deal with Jack and Jill to go on this, at the very least, an interesting quest. They have to look for this mirror,
Because I told you to.
and apparently it predicts the future. And what's weird is one of them has glass eye. And the funny thing is, she only sees their face, and she's always like, "Who's this ugly lady?"
They have one eye that pass around.
My opinion. I feel like the author is pointing out some morals, like if you're gonna do something hard, you don't give up. And if you need some encouragement, look at the frog, whose leg snapped off by a girl who loved. That's right. Princess and Frog. Tail, right? Well, when reading this book, throw all your knowledge out the window because it's like a demented fairy tale. Instead of Cinderella, putting on a slipper and like getting married, the slipper cuts all her foot and she dies bleeding out.
Oh, that's great.
Mm.